Hi everyone, it's me, Dr. Stacy Betancourt, with another edition of Making Sense with Dr. Stacy. If I look a little casual today and a little tired, um, there's a good reason for it. And it's also kind of the point of what we're going to talk about today. This morning, I ran a half marathon. And for those of you who don't know, a half marathon is 13.1 miles. So you never end up just doing the half marathon or the full marathon. I've done those before. There's always a lot more walking involved when it's all over. So pretty tired and definitely in recovery mode. And but that's also what I want to talk to you about. The idea that a human can go out and run 26.2 miles, which some people did today. I did the half, and others will go out and run 13.1. Others may do, 6.2, 3.1. I think you're getting the point. It really looks at what the individual is willing to do and how we're willing to push ourselves. Like for me, training, because I've been really busy, training hasn't been where I wanted it to be. So I knew going out today that I would not make a personal record, which is something that athletes in running and other sports that are based on a drive, in a sense, is that you're always looking for getting out there and doing your best. For example, in golf, you have golfers that are always trying to go through the courses and get that ball into the hole in as little strokes as possible. And the better you do, the more, not only do you gain fame, potential fame and money and sponsorships, but also the same applies for any other sport. For me, I like running because it is, I am in myself and it is very mental. As you're doing it, everything in your body is telling you, you need to just stop. No, we don't want to do this. And it's interesting because your body is, you are pushing the limits in any given time. And when you do that, you're building endurance, but you're also breaking down your body at the same time. And it's fascinating, truly. But the point is that we, in our lives, are not always aware of what we're capable of doing unless we get out there and try. And that's the point, is that how many of us have talked ourselves out of doing something because we don't think we're either going to be good at it, we don't think that we're able to do it, or it'll take too long, it'll take too much, it'll take so much out of you, and it's just better not to try. Well, we can do most anything that we set our minds to do. It is just a matter of being willing to put yourself out there. It is being willing to make mistakes. It's being willing to not quite hit the target to make what you want to do. It's in the running world, it's not quite making your PR, making your personal best and personal record. And the thing is that I like the term PR, personal record. It is every bit about, you're the only one keeping score. I'm the only one keeping score on my runs and in anything else. The idea that we can talk ourselves into something, we can also talk ourselves out of something. And the difference is, how badly do you really want it? And how much are you willing to do in order to get it? So the thing is that if there are things that you've been wanting to try, if there are are things that you want to just try it, well, then do it. because you may be surprised. There was a point in my life where I never thought I would be a runner. And when I was younger and I would run, I actually kind of enjoyed it, but I didn't know how to do it. And it's not like, anyone can run. I mean, come on, Stacy, just get out there and do it. Well, there's a little more to it. And in learning how to do it properly, I found that I actually liked it. It's a great stress relief for me. It's a great, a challenge for myself. But the thing is that in our lives, there are so many things that we are not allowing ourselves to try because it's hard. It may seem impossible. And then you begin to talk yourself into, oh, well, it's not worth it. It's either going to be too expensive, or I don't have time, or, I'll never be good at it. I mean, there's so many things that we end up talking ourselves out of rather than changing the language and saying, you know what, I can do this. I am willing to try this. And finding that you're good at it. It's easier to obtain than you think it is. And then you catch yourself going, what was I waiting for? So yes, what were you waiting for? What are you waiting for? If there's something that you want to get out and do it. And I've kind of talked about this before, but today's message is, for me, a big example of what it means to put yourself out there and try. Did I get a personal record? No. Did I still get out there and do it? Yes. Getting up in the very early hours of the morning is really hard, but the payoff is very worth it. Number one, I got to eat whatever I wanted when I was done. So there's that, within reason. But the thing is that enjoying that good meal afterwards makes all the best sense. Taking the hot shower afterwards feels even better. But even when you are doing something else that has nothing to do with athletics, thinking about the fact that you accomplished something that you had been putting off because you didn't think you'd be good at it, or you didn't think that you could do it, whatever it is, just get out there and try it. You never know what you may find out about yourself. You may not, you might find what others perceive, which again, that's nobody's business, but there could be something to that. If you just get out there and try. If I listened to my parents when I was, and for a long time I did, they didn't think I was good enough. They may have meant well, they may have been a little old-fashioned, or they may have tried to put their inhibitions onto me, but I never would have accomplished the things that I have accomplished. And I am pretty proud of that. And I am not giving up on learning. I'm currently in law school because it fascinates me. So there's so many different things that you can do. And if you are holding yourself back because you don't know if you're good enough, just try it. So I challenge you to start looking at the things that you really want to try and try them, whatever they are. Share them with me. I'd love to know what it is that you have given a try to, and let me know how it's working, because it's going to be 2 points. It's either going to be something that you end up being very passionate about and get great enjoyment and enrichment within yourself, or you're going to find out this wasn't for me, and that's okay. The bottom line is you tried. So that's what I want you to do. Get out there and try whatever it is. Get out there and try. If you need any help, let me know. If you're not sure how to get started, let me know. If you would like to talk to me about it, let me know. End of the story. Let me know what I can help you with, because you know what? You're worth it. And I believe that you can truly do anything you set your mind to. You just have to be willing to take the first step forward. So that's where I leave you. This is kind of a short one, but the point I think is made. So get out there and try, okay? In the meantime, please take care of yourselves, take care of each other, be good to yourself. You owe it to yourself. So get out there and try and be good to others, okay? And any questions, concerns, email me or comment below. And I wish you guys a great week, and I will see you next weekend. Take care. This is Dr. Stacy Betancourt with another edition of Making Sense with Dr. Stacy. Take care.